Welcome back to the Premier League score predictions, Week 1.
Week 1.
And we're starting off with a bang. Who better to start off the Premier League than United? So, the first 5 games, right? On Friday, United versus Fulham. I've gone for a comfortable 2-0 win to United. Starting off strong, all right? Then, Ipswich versus Liverpool. I think this will be a tricky game. McKenna's done well with Ipswich, and at home it's going to be a tough game for any team this season. But I think Liverpool will win 3-1. Arsenal
Not that tough then.
3-0 to Wolves. 3-0 against Wolves. Let's move on. Everton versus Brighton. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. That'll be a pretty tight game. 1 point apiece. And Newcastle versus Southampton. Eddie Howe is going to start off with the 3 points here. 2-1 win to Newcastle.
Right. Man United versus Fulham. Friday night kickoff, and not a lot of attendance for this one. Maybe at the Old Trafford, but not a Sky.
We're going to be
We're
sleeping.
not watching. Wow. Oh, there's something. But yeah, 3-1 win to United. Dave will be watching, I'm sure of it. And you let us know the score. Next game, Ipswich versus Liverpool. Going with a 3-1 win to Liverpool. But I do agree with Dave. Ipswich is one of the teams just promoted. They're excited to be in the Premier League. And you know the teams that just come out and are excited to be there, they're always a tough team to play against. But I think Liverpool have too much quality here. 3-1. Arsenal, mighty goons, first game at the Emirates. You know, it's a comfortable 6-0 win here. No, I'm joking. 3-0. I'll be humble this season. I'm upset because these seasons, they're upsetting me now. Like, this has to be our season. I said this to you guys off camera. If we don't win it this season, I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be a bit of a, all right, it's Arteta the man and a bit toxic environment. I feel like we have to win something big this season. And I'm going with the Premier League. I'm going to be a hopeful. So 3-0 win.
Damn.
Start with that. Everton, Brighton. I feel like it's quite a tight game. Everton's quite a small stadium, tight stadium. And Brighton, you know, it's a good team, good technical team, but they've been struggling recently in the last season. So 1-0 win to Everton. Then last one, Newcastle, Southampton. Eddie Howe, I think he will prevail this season, do much better than last season. I think they'll win 3-1 to Newcastle.
Fair enough. So, United versus Fulham, 2-0 win to United. Strong start. Liverpool versus Ipswich. God knows what's going on at Ipswich, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I feel like it's going to be a tough game, so I put 1-0 win to Liverpool. Arsenal Wolves, 3-1 win to Arsenal. Everton Brighton, I put 2-1 win to Brighton. And Newcastle versus Southampton, 2-1 win to Newcastle.
And the final 5 games of game week 1, starting off with Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth. I think it's going to be a lot of goals here. I've gone for a 2-2 draw for both for this game, 1 point apiece. West Ham Villa, again, a lot of goals, I think. You know, both teams ended the season strong. I think Villa will just edge it here. 3-2 win for Villa. Brentford Palace, 1-0 win for Crystal Palace. Chelsea versus City, biggest game of game week 1. I think there'll be a decent amount of goals here as well. I think Chelsea will cause some trouble. New manager, new players. You never know. They might do well, but I still think City too strong. So 3-1 win for City. And Leicester versus Spurs have gone for a 2-2 draw.
Right, so for Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth, I'm going with a 2-1 win to Nottingham Forest. As I've said in the Premier League predictions, Solanke, I think, is gone. So Bournemouth's going to be missing that star focal point up front, and that will affect their goals. So I think Nottingham will edge it 2-1. West Ham, Aston Villa, I think it's a game where it could go either way, but I'm going with a 2-2 draw. But West Ham being at home and the new manager as well. New manager bounce at home first game. I think they'll do strong, but Aston Villa obviously got a good team. So 2-2 draw. Brentford, Crystal Palace, 2-1 win to Brentford based on being at home and Elise leaving Crystal. Chelsea City, biggest game like we said. I've gone with a surprising one here. I just think Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, it's a tough ground for City, but I think they might edge it. 2-1 win to Chelsea. I feel like these games are the games that could decide the season on a long run, and I think Chelsea, the new manager, first game, fresh start. I think they might have a bit more enthusiasm to win the game. City's won everything, all the time they're winning. So maybe their players are a bit tired. So 2-1 win. And then last game, Monday night, kickoff, Leicester, Tottenham, decent game. I think it will be a 2-1 win to Leicester City. Tottenham, they're a funny team. But I just feel like it's going to be another one of them seasons as a Tottenham fan for everyone that supports that team. And I think Leicester just coming up, going to be up for it. First game at home, and I think they might win 2-1.
Fair enough. So Forest versus Bournemouth, I put a 2-0 win to Bournemouth. West Ham versus Aston Villa, 3-1 win to Villa. I think they proved quite a lot last year, so I got a feeling they're going to batter West Ham here. Brentford versus Crystal Palace, I put a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be a non-entertaining game. on just one of the ones you want to avoid. And then Chelsea versus City, I agree with Ty. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think Chelsea, despite obviously not doing too well in pre-season, I feel they'll bounce back and show their real colours in the Premier League. So I'll put 2-1 win here to Chelsea. And then Leicester versus Tottenham, 2-1 win to the Spurs. Big up Solanke.
What do you think of those score predictions? Also, we're keen to know what your score predictions are. So please put that in the comment section. We're going to be doing this every single week. Okay, so you want to see, who gets the most predictions correct. But yeah, let us know what you think. Hope you enjoyed that. We're excited for the Premier League. Can't wait. We've got much more videos to come. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.
Take care.